Hello everybody, welcome to Cosmic Waves Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so happy that you're spending some time with me. Today we have a reading for the upcoming month, one of our monthly check-ins for the collective. And I can't believe we are already heading into September and that we are having a reading for the fall season. I think the time has passed so quickly recently, and I feel like the summer just flew by. But I'm very excited to head into this season. I know there's a lot of big astrology coming up in September as well, if you follow that. So I'm hoping for a good month ahead and just a nice back half of this year. So as always, I'm shuffling the cards and asking the tarot for some insight to share with the collective, what energies we can expect this month, or any messages we should be aware of. Just looking for a little bit of guidance and support this month. We have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. In this type of reading, I do like to see a different type of card for each card of the reading. So I really like that we have pentacles or discs, we have wands, and we have swords, because these represent different areas of our life, and so we get kind of a full picture of what might be ahead this month in the different areas of our life. Overall, this is a positive reading, but let's start with the card that stands out as the more challenging one. Here we have the Eight of Swords, and swords deal with the mind and logic and our critical thinking or intellectual thinking. The Eight of Swords often comes up when there is some sort of block in this area of our lives. As you can see, there is a woman who is all tied up and has these swords surrounding her. So she's not able to move, she's not able to progress, and she's blindfolded, which means she can't see properly, and so she's not really sure what to do next. This card often comes up when we have created some sort of mental barrier or blockage in our own mind. This woman doesn't appear to be in any danger, but she is just kind of bound up and not free. So there's something that's weighing on her, maybe a decision that she's struggling to make. Or maybe this is just our own mental blocks, as I said, maybe our own self-doubt or our belief that we can't do something, that something is too hard for us to do. And so in order to overcome this type of energy that this card represents, we have to take off our own blindfolds and be able to unwind ourselves out of these kind of bounds. Oftentimes, just speaking to someone about this can really be helpful. I think speaking to someone who loves you and encourages you, or some sort of professional, mental health professional, therapist, who can give you some sort of outside perspective. Oftentimes, this energy results from our own perceptions, our own reflections. And so having someone who is an objective party outside of whatever you're going through can be a really valuable resource during this time. So if during the month of September you feel this type of energy come up, I would really suggest reaching out to someone and also really looking within. See if this mental block isn't able to be resolved by some sort of deeper emotional exploration or by some connection with the community around you. I know this type of thinking and feeling often comes up when we are kind of isolated and when we get too inside our own heads. And so it looks like this might be something that we want to avoid this upcoming month. So that is kind of the red flag to look out for. But we do have two very beautiful and supportive cards here as well. Let's move on to the Six of Wands. Wands in the tarot correspond to our creativity, our fire, our passion, our really vital energy in that sense. And so when the wands come up, it's all about our creativity and how we're being seen and moving through the world in that way. It also corresponds to inspiration, along with the cups, which represent water and emotions. But I kind of think of this as that creative spark, whereas the cups are more of that intuitive inspiration. Nevertheless, when the wands come up, it's usually a very positive thing because it shows that this energy is flowing in a really good direction and is moving through you in a healthy way. And so here we have this young man riding on a horse. He has this laurel wreath on his head, and he's clearly in some sort of celebratory parade. He's dressed up, even his horse is dressed up, and he has this wand that he's carrying with this wreath on it, showing that he's accomplished some sort of victory or that he's being celebrated in some way. And so when this card comes up, it's because we are being recognized for something that we've accomplished. It's very exciting to be celebrated in this way. Not everyone likes being in the spotlight, but everyone does like to feel appreciated and I think recognized for their hard work. And so this card appears to me that this month we will get some sort of recognition, some sort of congratulations, whether this is something that you've accomplished recently or that you've been working on a long time. It almost doesn't matter in this context. The important thing is that you're going to be getting your kudos, your congratulations this month. Oftentimes too, this is celebratory. You're surrounded by other people. It can be in a professional context. Maybe at your job, you're getting some good congratulations, some accolades. But it can also just be amongst your family and friends, your community, any type of recognition with other people. So I'm thinking that, these two cards might kind of play off each other. You might have some self-doubt about whether you've earned this recognition, but ultimately, hopefully, speaking with other people, connecting with other people, and listening to their praise will help break you out of this mental block. So this is a very positive card to see this month. It is always good to be recognized for what you're doing well, to be celebrated and acknowledged. And so I hope that we can all embrace that this month and really enjoy the success of whatever we've been working on. Finally, we have the Six of Pentacles as well. Pentacles in the tarot correspond to our material reality. So our health, our money and finances, our home, everything that we can touch and feel in the world around us. And the six here is all about generosity. As you can see, there is a rich man. He's dressed up in very nice clothes, and he's giving some gold to these two beggars that are on either side of him. He's holding these scales of justice as well, so we can understand from this imagery that this man is concerned about fairness and justice. He's not just doing this to look good, he's doing it because it's the right thing to do. And these people as well, they are receiving these blessings from him. And so even though they're destitute right now, or they're in a difficult position right now, their situation is improving. And we can see that actively happening. So when this card comes up, it's usually a very good thing, because you're either in the position to receive some benefits, some blessing from someone else, or you're in the position to give and to assist someone who's less fortunate than you. Either way, it's a very positive turn of events. If you feel that you are in this position where you're able to give away, whether it's your time, your money, your emotional support, anything like that, you can be of assistance to others, and that in turn makes you feel better and gives you a great sense of fulfillment and purpose. And if you are on this receiving end, you see this really significant improvement in your material realm as well, and that can be very satisfying and very helpful in its own way. So however this looks in your life, it can be different for everyone, but however this looks in your life, I hope you really appreciate and enjoy the benefits of whatever this card brings this month. Virgo is also the star sign that is present for most of September, and it is an earth sign, which the pentacles correspond to earth as well. And so I think it's very appropriate to see this card being very on theme for this month of September, because it does correspond to the same element as the star sign that we are experiencing this month. So overall, two very positive cards that deal with our lived reality, and one slightly more challenging card that deals more with our inner world and our thoughts. We also don't see any major arcana cards in this reading, so that isn't to say that there won't be major events this month. There certainly might be, and everyone's situation is different. But it might not be as major of a theme, or you might not see as dramatic of emotional swings or things happening this month that you might otherwise see. This looks like a little bit calmer energy. Although this Eight of Swords is difficult, it's not completely insurmountable. It's not terrible. It is not the best card. It's not super fun to deal with, but it's also really not the end of the world when we have this type of mental block come up, especially when we have these two other really beautiful cards next to it. So I'm wishing everyone the best for September. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I hope that they resonate with you. And I will be sharing some more different types of videos in the future. I will be sharing an upcoming story time about the cards I used in August for some manifesting and some work with the tarot cards. So please be on the lookout for that. And I would appreciate if you subscribed so that you can see all my videos and never miss an update. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you again for spending some time with me, and I'm wishing you all the best for September. Have a great day.